Hello and welcome. You are watching our program on Blue Economy Deep Ocean Mission. India is a blessed child of Mother Nature. Mountain ranges to mighty rivers, deserts to dense forests and lush green plains all make India a land of natural marvels. But its vast oceans are icing on the cake. Enjoying the unique confluence of three oceans, India has a long coastline which washes its shores with immense opportunities. Oceans offer food, livelihood, health, minerals, energy, and a lot more for economic prosperity and well-being of the nation. India's strength in science and technology is supporting and catalyzing the exploration of oceans for sustainable use of its resources. Today, we present the exciting story of India's emerging blue economy.
Human beings always looked at oceans with surprise. Its vastness, serenity, awesome depth, and roaring waves fascinate humanity since ages. No wonder many legends cropped up across the world depicting varied character and nature of oceans as per their perceptions. In India, the ancient myth of Samudra Manthan contains a profound message of the indispensability of oceans to all existence. The legend depicted oceans as an incredible repository of all kinds of resources for welfare of mankind. In modern age, the science and technology is proving the veracity of legend by investigations and explorations. A wide network of R&D institutes, state-of-art laboratories and modern research vessels sailing on sea are opening up new frontiers of ocean resource development. Our exclusive maritime strength of over 7,500 km of coastline, more than 2 million square km of exclusive economic zone and more than 1,300 islands make India an ideal country for pushing ocean-based blue economy. And India embarked upon it by launching Blue Economy Initiative in 2015, which is a multi-institutional and multidisciplinary approach for harnessing blue resources at hand. Deep sea fishing, marine aquaculture, seabed mining and minerals, ocean energy are some of its major verticals besides marine horizon and shipping activities.
We must promote greater collaboration in trade, tourism and investment, infrastructure development, marine science and technology, sustainable fisheries, protection of marine environment, and overall development of ocean or blue economy. To me, the blue chakra or wheel in India's national flag represents the potential of blue revolution or the ocean economy. That is how central the ocean economy is to us.
Due to its unlimited potential, blue economy is now looked as a sunrise issue, which can serve the nation as a growth catalyst in realizing the vision to become a 10 lakh crore economy by 2032. With thrust on science and technology interventions, a Blue Revolution mission was launched with the target to produce 1.5 crore ton of fish by 2020. Marine fisheries and aquaculture are one of the major stakeholders in this endeavor due to their still largely untapped potential. Besides, these blue sectors are one of the major sources of subsistence and livelihood for millions of Indians inhabiting coastal areas. The coastal landforms of east and west coasts of the nation contain significantly important placer mineral deposits. The minerals like ilmenite, rutile, garnet, zircon, monazite and sillimanite are occurring in these deposits. Ilmenite-rich major beach and dune sand deposits occur in the coastal stretches of Kerala, Chavara, Tamil Nadu, Manavala, Kurichi, Midlam, via Kalur, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha and Maharashtra.
Technologies and innovations empowered fisher community and fishing enterprises with efficient fishing boats and vessels and improved fishing gears and nets. But many times, due to low catch, valuable human efforts fail to get matching returns. To address the issue, Hyderabad-based Indian National Centre for Ocean Information Services (INCOIS) has launched a unique and innovative potential fishing zone PFZ advisory service to forecast or indicate the places where possible fish shoals may be present. Inquires also gives species-specific advisories on tuna fishes. It's a reliable and short-term forecast on the fish aggregation zones in the open sea that is based on remote sensing and GIS technologies. Advisories are generated daily and transmitted to fish land centers across the zone via latest ICT tools and also displayed on latest display boards with siren unit.
We provide potential fishing zone advisories to the fishermen using satellite data and the numerical models. Along with these advisories which tells the fishermen which are the probable areas of good fish catch, we also tell them how the ocean is going to behave during the next 5 days.
Riding on the waves of high-end technology, these advisories are reaching more than 6.75 lakh registered users daily. However, concerted efforts are being done to reach out to nearly 9 lakh active fishermen involved in actual fishing, either full or part-time.
அரசாங்கம் வந்து மீனவர்களுக்கு தேவையான உதவி வந்து ஃபிஷரிஸ் ஆஃபீஸ் மூலமா எங்களுக்கு பண்ணுறாங்க. அவங்க சொல்கிறபடி அவங்க சொல்கிற வந்து நார்த் ஈஸ்ட் நாட்டிக்கல் பாயிண்டில் நாங்கள் போனோம்னா எங்களுக்கு அளவுக்கு அதிகமான மீன் கிடைக்குது. அந்த மீனை எடுத்துகிட்டு வந்து இங்கே விற்கிறதுனால எங்கள் வாழ்க்கை தரம் வந்து மேலும் மேலும் உயருது. அரசாங்கத்துக்கு நன்றி சொல்லணும். ஏன்னா வந்து அரசாங்கம் எங்களோட முன்னேற்றத்துக்கு பக்கபலமாக இருக்குது.
As per estimates, identifications of potential fishery zones yield economic benefits in the range of 34,000 to 50,000 crore every year. Moving further, to safeguard lives and property of inhabitants of coastal areas, a unique forecasting system called Sagar Vani was launched. Higher wave alerts and tsunami early warning is disseminated to fisher folks and other stakeholders. Sagar Vani is an information dissemination system that includes multilingual dissemination through array of media, channels and platforms to reach out to its target audiences.
Sagar Vani was developed integrating mobile technologies as well as providing the information through the cable network by interfering in the transmission and running the advisories. If a tsunami early warning has to be given to the coastal region, then the authority can interfere in that particular area of the coast where the tsunami waves are expected.
கவர்மெண்ட்லேருந்து எங்களுக்கு வந்து அறிக்கை கொடுக்குறாங்க முன்னாடியே. அதை வந்து நாங்கள் வந்து என்ன செய்கிறோம், உயிர் சேதத்தை தடுக்கிறோம். அதுக்கப்புறம் வந்து அவங்களே வந்து எங்களுக்கு வந்து செல்லில் மெசேஜ் அனுப்பிச்சிடுறாங்க. மெசேஜ் அனுப்பிச்சோன்னா என்ன செய்கிறாங்க, நெட்லேயும் வந்து அனுப்பிடுறாங்க, வால் போஸ்ட்டும் ஒட்டிடுறாங்க. இதனால் வந்து கவர்மெண்ட்டே வந்து ஜிபே எடுத்தாந்து வந்து எங்களுக்கு வந்து அலௌன்ஸ் பண்ணிடுறாங்க. யாரும் கடலுக்கு மீனவர் கடலுக்கு போகக்கூடாதுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு அலௌன்ஸ் பண்ணிடுறாங்க. அதை வச்சு நாங்கள் என்ன செய்கிறோம், உயிர் சேதத்தை தடுத்துடுறோம்.
இப்போ ஒரு 5 வருஷமாக இன்காய்ஸ் ப்ராஜெக்ட்னால எங்களுக்கு நல்ல பெனிஃபிட் இருக்குது. எங்களுக்கு ஃபிஷரிஸ் ஆஃபீஸில் அதோட ஃபெசிலிட்டி எல்லாமே இருக்குது. எங்களுக்கு கடலுக்கு போகிறதுக்கு எந்த ஒரு புயல் வந்தாலோ பூகம்பம் வந்தாலோ எந்த ஒரு சூழ்நிலையிலையும் எங்களுக்கு வந்து அவங்க அலர்ட் பண்ணிவிடுவாங்க. 24 ஹவர்ஸில் இந்த சைக்ளோன் இருக்குது, 24 ஹவர்ஸில் இது இருக்குன்னா எங்களுக்கு 24 ஹவர்ஸ் முன்னாடி எங்களுக்கு இந்த இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் வந்துடுது. அதனால எங்களுக்கு பெனிஃபிட்டாக இருக்குது.
Sagar Vani alerts are being used by large number of fisher folks for managing their fishing operations. Besides fishing community, stakeholders such as ports and shipping industries, oil and energy exploration agencies, defense units and disaster management authorities need ocean-related forecasts to plan and manage their operations efficiently. Hence, a system of ocean state forecasts was initiated that provides advanced information on waves, currents and sea surface temperature. This service also caters several Indian Ocean rim countries.
Currently, the ocean state forecasts are provided to approximately 7.5 lakh registered users on a daily basis.
Incois is also providing oil spill advisories to predict the trajectory of the oil spill. It has also developed a search and rescue aid tool, Sarat, to find persons or objects lost at sea. In the wake of environmental challenges associated with capture fisheries, an innovative open sea cage culture technology was developed and put to practice in coastal areas An open 9-meter cage of high-density polyethylene HDPE was designed and installed at various locations where coastal waters were deep and suitable for mariculture. In the tests conducted at North Bay, Andaman Island, Olaikuda, Tamil Nadu and Kothachattaram, Andhra Pradesh, fish production increased many times.
There is a growing demand for animal-based protein around the world. This is going to be met from the aquaculture practices or open sea cage culture practices. The present per capita consumption of fishes is about 8.5 kg in India. So there is a demand for protein which is going to be met from the open sea cage culture practices. Open sea cage culture is culturing of fin fishes under controlled environmental conditions, particularly commercially important fishes. This gives lucrative offer for the entrepreneurs as well as coastal fisherfolk.
In open cage culture, generally high demand fishes of local and overseas importance are cultured, thus giving attractive returns on investment. It also generates considerable employment opportunities.
நான் வந்து 4 வருஷமா அந்த கோபியா மீன் வளர்க்குறேன். ஒரு கூண்டுக்கு வந்து 3 லட்ச ரூபா செலவு வருது. திருப்பி நான் வந்து 7 மாசத்துல ஹார்வெஸ்ட் பண்ணும்போது எனக்கு ஒரு 5 லட்ச ரூபா கிடைக்குது. அதனால என்னோட குடும்பம் வந்து நல்லா இருக்குது. நான் நல்லா இருக்கிறேன். அடுத்த மீனவர்கள் வந்திலாக்கு உங்களுக்கு வந்து உங்களோட வாழ்வாதாரம் வந்து நல்லா இருக்கும்.
Catching up with the latest trend of seaweed farming for chemicals and medicines, CSIR, Central Salt and Marine Chemicals Research Institute, CSMCRI, has developed commercial models for seaweed farming.
Seaweed cultivation is very simple technology being done in the coastal region by the coastal fisher folk, especially by the coastal fisher women. Seaweed farmers are adapting 2 techniques. One is raft method and another one is rope method. They are making 3 meter by 3 meter raft and put 60 kilo of seed material in the raft and leave it in the sea. After 45 days, they drag it to the shore and they are getting 5 to 6 times of growth. For example, if they sow 60 kilograms of weed, then they are getting 250 kilogram or 300 kilo of yield. Some part of this yield they keep for the next seeding and remaining yield they sell in the market for the medicine. On an average, the aqua farmers spend 2 hours or 3 hours per day on the shore and they earn 10,000 to 15,000 rupees per month.
CSMCRI has recently developed a biostimulant fertilizer from these seaweeds, which is of immense value.
3 major products are extracted from the seaweeds: carrageenan, agar and alginates.
கடந்த 10 வருஷமா கோகமிலிருந்து பாசி வளர்க்குறோம் நாங்கள் சொந்தத்தில். ஒரு நாளைக்கு 800 ரூபாய் வரும் வருமானம். மாதத்துக்கு 15,000 ரூபாய். அதை வச்சு பிள்ளைகளை படிக்க வைக்கிறோம். மீன் பிடிக்கிறதோட இதில் எங்களுக்கு மாற்றுத் தொழிலாக கிடைச்சிருக்கு.
Carrageenan is widely used in food and cosmetic industry. Agar is used in pharmaceutical, biotechnology and microbiology industry and food sector, where alginates is used in textile and beverage industry.
We are doing our Kappa Vegas cultivation since 20 years and we are the pioneer in India in the seaweed field. We are having 2 products. One is agri product. Agri product we are having marketing with IFCO and food product we are having marketing with the leading food producing companies.
Backed by the CSMCRI technology, India is emerging as a leading producer and supplier of seaweed bioproducts in global market. Marine microbes are also being characterized and explored for their potential to produce high-value products and pharmaceuticals. Under the Grand Challenge mission on microbial prospecting, or unique program on drugs from microbes was launched as a public-private partnership PPP model endeavor. The Trichy-based National Facility for Marine Cyanobacteria (NFMC) is a unique infrastructural research facility doing pioneering work on the unique photoautotrophic, prokaryotic, nitrogen-fixing microalgae and marine cyanobacteria.
The name cyanobacteria comes from the color of the bacteria. They are organisms in the water that make their own food. Cyanobacteria are often called blue-green algae. NFMC have maintained a cryophilic germplasm having 300 cryophilic strains. Germplasm is living tissue from which new plants can be grown. And cryophilic germplasm are organisms that are capable of growth and reproduction in low temperatures. They are found in places that are permanently cold, such as the polar regions and the deep sea. There are only 8 countries maintaining cryophilic germplasm around the world. Marine cyanobacteria are mighty organisms, though they are small, but they can do wonders. It has proteinaceous pigments that can be used as food and the feed additives. NFMC is maintaining stains of marine cyanobacteria as well as cryophilic cyanobacteria as germplasm. NFMC have mass cultivation technology for 3 microalgae for biodiesel production.
Cyanobacteria produces so much of a polysaccharide that are excreted out that acts as an anti-cancer drug, and it is a sulfated polysaccharide. The other enzymes, what it has is can decolorize the pigments or the textile dyes that are available, and it abates pollution. These organisms need CO2 for its growth. So the industries that gives a flue gas, that is the CO2, can be used by these organisms for its growth, and it can abate the global warming. And it can quench uranium from the tailings of the nuclear waste and can be reused for a nuclear energy.
Marine world offers an extremely rich resources for novel compounds. Studies have been carried out to tap the potential of extracting drugs from the seas around India. The Goa-based CSIR, National Institute of Oceanography, NIO, has carried out research on the untapped sources of molecules from the ocean.
Our group is involved in the development of molecules which are of importance for anti-cancer purpose, antibiotic purpose, anti-inflammatory purpose. So what we do, we collect these animals like sponges, cylindrids, bryozoans, then plants and microorganisms from east and west coast of India. Once we bring those animals and plants in the laboratory, we lyophilize these samples and we extract these samples by using non-polar to polar solvents. So once our crude extract is ready, we do series of in vitro and in vivo testing, and to get or to isolate a lead molecule from this extract, we use a lot of chromatographic techniques, and finally to characterize the molecule we use spectroscopic techniques.
Therapeutic potential of several isolated and identified compounds have been explored, and studies have also been done on compounds produced by marine microorganisms. Moving to non-living resources, India has an edge over other neighboring countries due to abundance of gas hydrates, polymetallic nodules and polymetallic sulfides in the Indian Exclusive Economic Zone and Indian Ocean.
There are 3 types of minerals basically which can be mined from the deep sea. One is the polymetallic nodules, other one is polymetallic sulfides, and the seamounted cobalt crust, of which India has been working since 1982 on the polymetallic nodules. These nodules can be of different shapes and sizes. How they form is on the deep sea at a depth of 5,000 meters. We will have separate nucleus of rock pieces, shark teeth and other nuclei, on which there will be accretion of manganese, iron, copper, cobalt, nickel and other elements from the sea water, and at the same time there will be deposition from the sediment. With the time, the polymetallic nodules is formed. Now it takes about 1 millimeter to grow at the rate of 1 million years.
To mine polymetallic nodules naturally rich in cobalt, nickel and copper, the Chennai-based National Institute of Ocean Technology (NIOT) has developed technologies for mining and pumping the nodules to mothership. International Seabed Authority has allotted an area of 75,000 square kilometers to India for mining these wonderful resources.
National Institute of Ocean Technology is developing technologies for mining these resources, especially polymetallic nodules, which are available from 5,500 meters water depth in Central Indian Ocean. This area has been given to India by International Seabed Authority, United Nations. NIOT has developed many technologies like soil tester, underwater mining crawler and remotely operated vehicles, and very soon, in a few years to come, India will be joining the ranks of developed nations in demonstrating the exploratory mining capability at 5,500 meters depth in the Central Indian Ocean.
A seabed crawler-based mining machine has shown success at 500-meter depth. But to collect nodules from seabed, more efficient and effective mining machines are being developed. Machines with an effective range of 5,500 meter to 6,000 meter water depths are under development and production. Remote-operated vehicles are developed to help explore deep ocean minerals at 5,500 meter depth. Polar ROV was developed for polar and shallow water research up to 500 meter depth. CSIR NIO has developed 3 autonomous platforms, namely Autonomous Underwater Vehicle Maya, Autonomous Vertical Profiler and Seabed Resident Event Profiler SREP, that allow the measurement of water columns and seabed properties, spatially and temporally. This enables scientists to collect vast amount of data economically and in inhospitable conditions. SREP sits on the seabed. From the seabed, it is deployed from 300 meter into the water column as it goes up. It is collecting all the parameters associated with the water column during monsoon, such as oxygen, temperature, chlorophyll, etc. These parameters determine the onset of monsoon, the conditions that are most suitable for growth of fisheries during this period, and the conditions that move along with the monsoon towards the coast. With increasing demand for the energy for the future and dwindling energy resources, oceans provide a rich niche of energy in the form of gas hydrates.
These gas hydrates are crystalline forms of water and methane gas, and they provide a rich energy source. They are a clean fuel and have the property of emitting carbon dioxide less than 25 times that of petroleum and less than 30 times that of diesel. This gas hydrate will serve trillions of cubic meters of gas for the future.
The long Indian coastline offers great opportunities to harness clean and green ocean energy, mainly from waves, tidal currents and thermal gradients. Ministry of Earth Sciences and Ministry of New and Renewable Energy have joined hands together to realize this great potential. Hydrokinetic turbines have been developed and demonstrated to harvest energy from low-speed marine currents prevailing in Indian locations. To harness energy from waves, a floating wave energy system was developed which is now available for commercialization. The system is especially suitable for port navigation applications. Science and technology are spearheading and driving the growth of blue economy by cutting-edge technologies, innovations and moral approaches.
There are specific places where the fish are abundant and fishermen would like to be there in the shortest possible time. And this does not necessarily happen all the time. So science is trying to assist the fishermen in this direction, so that their life is made much more easier and much more useful to the society. In order to achieve this and identify where to fish, when to fish, and also in turn how much to fish, it's not only economical fishing, but it's also sustainable fishing that is important.
We are now forging a program which is looking at transdisciplinary research to forecast Indian marine fisheries, which is acronymed as TRIMFISH, which will bring institutes across this country to work together on a problem that is of use to fishermen, the consumers and the society at large. And that will be a revolutionizing pathway in the blue economy initiative of this government.
Blue economy has created promising narratives in India, holding potential to tackle issues such as poverty, unemployment and food insecurity. Blue economy is ready to propel the nation into a higher growth trajectory. India is fast emerging as a global leader in ocean technologies. We are proud of Indian oceans and the science behind it.
இந்த கடலால நான் ரொம்ப பெருமைப்படுறேன்.
கடல் தான் எங்களை வாழ வைக்குது.
எங்களுக்கு கடல் பெரிய வரத்தை கொடுத்திருக்கு எங்களுக்கு. கடல் தாய்க்கு எங்களோட நன்றி.
இந்த கடலை நம்பி தான் நாங்க வாழ்றோம். கடலும் காத்தும் தான் எங்களை வாழ வைக்குது.
Friends, oceans are limitless and so is their potential and resources. Today, we witness a range of science and technology interventions to harness food, minerals and energy from oceans. But a lot more exists for exploration and investigation, its various facets and facts to foster our relationship with oceans. Mesmerizing oceans are coming alive from the legend. That's all from us today. Do not forget to send us your view about the program. Write to us at info@vigyanprasad.gov.in.